She has checked out again, a young girl living inside her own world, a child with broken dreams, one who has grown up in an instant, though her time had not come to grow up. Laying calmly in her cot, staring off into her unknown world, she lays there in her unique bed decorated in silvered webs, pupils dilated into a dark hole glaring into the raven's brick, complementing each other's depth and absence. A quick breeze chilled her down her spine, helping her check back in. She gets out from her cot, looking around her room, making sure that she's awake. The brick walls still surrounding her in a 9x9 cubicle. Only a small window let her take a peek at the outside world. Yet, after a year of being here, she has only looked out only 2 or 3 times. The little hole that was supposed to be a window was barred shut. The rusting of the bars had let her scrape off a piece of it, shining some light into the sepulchre that is supposed to be her home. As she slowly, mechanically walks towards the window, she begins to think about the life she once had, the life she should have had. In the little hole, she is able to see Morrison Creek. Scanning through the town, her eyes lay on one thing: Morrison Creek High School. From this picture, she once again departed from herself. In the distance, hearing her name. Malia. It's that time of year again. Tryouts. It wasn't anything new to her since she has been in varsity for the past 3 years. The water was calling her name. The deprivation of being out of the water for so long. The water gliding through her skin, touching her body, enclosing herself from the world around. She was ready for senior year to begin. Her friends all together being captains of the team. She was exhilarated and ready to rule the school next year. In this moment, Malia has forgotten reality as she has done so in her past comatose phases. The picture shifted thoughtlessly to the first meet. Malia was up, her main event. The crowd was cheering with such enthusiasm their cheers ringed in her ears. The smell of chlorine surrounded her, mixing with the cheers. Stepping on the block, ready to hear the gunshot of the starter, she looked up into the crowd at her friends, who were cheering, smiling. In that moment, a strange breeze came across her. An unsettling feeling of grotesque has inserted inside her cocoon. Being her 137th time writing this journal, she knows exactly what will be written and knows that this will not be her last time. Walking home from school, she had left her friends at King Street to get home. As usual, she had taken her normal shortcut through the alleyway behind CVS. It was an abnormally cloudy day with an odd wind, one that brings along the chill through the spine that lifts the hairs on the back of one's neck. As Malia keeps walking, there is a sensation of eyes following her down the alleyway. Stopping for a quick second, scanning though the barren alleyway was quiet with the wind picking up speed. Feet before reaching the end of the alleyway, the dark figure reaches Malia, seizing her. Feeling the cold cement ripping her knit tights, trying to call out for help, only to be overcome by the stench coming from the man's rough hands. Behind the trash boxes, the man begins stripping Malia of her soul. The life and pictures that had once been painted is now ripped away from her. Her life crumbled in the arms of the man, leaving her behind like a piece of meat, a piece of garbage. Malia Witherstein, it's time to take your meds. This is real.